Hello, I'm Philip Stoten for EMSNow. I'm here at SMTAI in Texas, and I'm joined by David Raby from STI.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
First year that we've seen SMTA and IPC collaborate, and I know you've been involved in the IPC events here. How's that been? How's that shaping up, and how's the collaboration working?
I'm an outsider now. I used to be an insider with SMTA, but we've been members of both for a long time, and I'm thrilled to death to see it. And from an outsider point of view, it seems to be working really well.
Yeah, I think that collaboration is really important.
Yes. We've had people here all weekend that are working on the new updates to the specifications. So they've been here all weekend. Now they're here helping with the booth and doing the SMTA meetings. So.
So what have your team been working on here specifically?
I believe they've been working on the 610 updates. I'm not even sure what revision they're on right now. Also the J Standard 001, the IPC 600. We do all of those. So 7711, 7721, which is the rework repair. We're working on that. So as soon as a spec comes out, they start the update process. So this is just an annual time, actually semi-annual, because they also do the same thing at Apex now.
And in terms of what's driving the training and what you're doing, is it the devices, is it manufacturing techniques? In Germany, for example, next month we'll be at Productronica, and a lot of people are already talking about 03015s. Some real challenging devices there. I can't see them without glasses.
No, I can't either. 0201s are quite a challenge. But no, there's some of it is driven by that. Some of it is just the natural updating of whenever you publish something. You know, there's always, I wish we would have put this in there. So there's that. But then as they do that, the new technology has to be incorporated into that. Now, the particular that you mentioned there, I don't know if they're to that yet. But, if not, it probably will be the next time.
Well, it'll be on the roadmap, won't it? None of these documents are ever finished.
No,
they're all a journey. So.
No, the only time they're finished is when
they're obsolete.
When they're obsolete and they're a whole different technology they're working on.
And in the US, we seem to be seeing a reasonable uptick. We're seeing some work come back from Asia. We're seeing general improvement in the economy, even though the government seems to be taking a holiday at the moment. What are you seeing in terms of the market?
I mean, we're like everybody else. We're dependent on our customers and how they're doing. Our largest customer actually struggled last year, but has come back nicely this year. So business is good from that perspective. Our second largest customer, and that largest one is military. And so far has not been affected by what's going on with the government. And I think it would be quite a while before this would be affected. Now, not to say that if it goes on for a long time, there's going to be some effects we don't even.
Surely it can't go on for a long time. Surely you can't. The government, you can't have no government for too long. They'll give you a tax rebate though, because surely that's fair.
Right. Can you write me a note for that? But our second largest customer is commercial and industrial, and they were a bit slow at the beginning of the year, but they've bounced back also. So right now our business is going really well.
Okay. And you've got military there, you've got commercial. Do you target particular sectors, or do you just?
You know, I wish we had a balance. I wish I was smart enough to know what that balance should be. I don't know if it's 50-50 or not, because it depends on the year. There's some times where it's really good to be heavy in the military, and then there's some times when the government's having issues that you'd rather not be dependent on that and be in the commercial. So we do think about it, but at the same time, we're looking for the right opportunities, and that right opportunity today may be a military account, and I'm not going to turn that down simply because you know, my other one is a military account.
And even if you decide you want a particular percentage, it's really hard to move that needle anyway. And what's the mix between your business in terms of the contract manufacturing you do and training and standards work you do?
Right now, contract manufacturing is about 70% of our sales. The training is probably about 15%, and then the sales or distribution is about another 15%.
Okay, and what are you distributing?
Basically, we sell the workbenches and everything that goes on the workbench. The consumable supplies, the soldering stations, the solder, all of that. So.
Okay, and does your outsourcing business influence the design and development of those? Are you able to say, this bench would be better if we could do this?
You know, we have had some input on that with some of our suppliers. Some of them really, you know, they have people they pay to do that. So some we've provided feedback.
Yeah.
Some are more open to it than others.
Yeah, of course.
And some I don't even think realize what we do that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. And is that area of the market growing? Because I guess that's a bit of a gauge for how the small and medium EMS in your area.
It has not done well over the past year and a half. This month is having a really good month. I don't know if that's a trend yet.
No.
I'm happy with it, but you know, ask me next month
or maybe at Apex.
Right, or Apex, and I hope this is the beginning of a new trend.
Yeah, I hope it's all on the up. David, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the insight into what's going on. I hope the collaboration with IPC and SMTA continues to be successful, because the customer's the one that's going to benefit.
Right, and I think it will. I mean, I think you know, it's they always say you've got to walk before you run, and I think this is a good start. Hopefully we'll see some more cooperation, and that'll be good for all of us.
Yeah, it will be great. Okay, David, thanks for stopping by.
All right, thanks for what you're doing here.
Thank you.